We are back learning more about the National Youth Sports Program. This is Coach Jesse Massey, Shamir Chisholm, and Sonia Acree, and they've got a lot that they want to tell us about this morning, so we'll get right to it. First off, what is the National Youth Sports Program?
Well, the National Youth Sports Program, and I want to thank Fox for letting us on this morning. It's a very vital program that's been at Albany State University for the past 37 years. We're trying to keep it, and it does a beneficial thing for the community within the city for girls and boys ages 9 to 15.
So what goes on at this program?
Well, we co-hand with sports activities, enrichment activities, math, science, and language arts activities. There's a broad branch of activities that we bring in 300 to 400 kids every summer to participate in.
Now there's a special kind of connection that you guys all have. Would you tell us what it is?
I had the opportunity to be involved with these young ladies when they came up through the National Youth Sports Program. It's been there at Albany State since 1975, and I would like to say this, I was one of the first young people that entered the program back in 1975.
Wow, amazing. And so, having gone through this, and you went through the program as well.
Yes, I did.
So all of you have. You have all turned out very successful, great careers, beautiful, handsome. Tell us how it's affected you personally.
Well, I attended in 1981 through about 83 or 84, and it fostered my love for science. I'm a local dentist here, and I work with Glover Dental and Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, and it basically fostered my love for science, enabled me to meet friends that had the same type of love for science, friends that I have to this day. I mean, we are in our early 40s, and, you know, back then we were, you know, just, 10, 11 years old, and it's a community thing that all of us can remember. Oh yeah, I went to NYSP. You have, we did the sports, the track, the volleyball, swimming. Some of us had never, been taught how to swim, and you learn things like that. And just the love of classroom activities, like you said, language arts, reading about different, areas and stuff like that. And it really helped to excel the academic performance when school was in. You say, oh, I learned that in NYSP, or, we talked about that in NYSP. So it really helped to help the school, the school year go by, better, having, already touched on those subjects.
Sure. And Shamir, what about you?
Well, I was able to participate in the program, and the benefit of it is I lived in Dawson, Georgia, Terrell County. And the program initially started in Albany, but it began to expand and allow students from other rural areas to be able to come to the program. And Terrell County is a smaller area, and it doesn't have as many resources for young people. So I benefited from the program from that. And like Dr. Glover said, it helped me because I got an opportunity to meet lifelong friends. I got so much exposure. I haven't mastered the swimming thing yet. But I really appreciate it. And I think it helps me because it built character. And I think that's very important. The program fosters character and integrity along with the sports activities.
I'm going to stop you right there. We're going to have to go on over to Chris now, but we're going to learn more about it. I mean, you can see how this really gives back to the community of Albany and the surrounding areas, as you had just told us. We'll be back with them in just a little bit. You guys can contact Darton College if you would like, Albany State University if you would like more information. We're going to give it on over to Chris. We'll be back with them in just a second. We are back learning about the National Youth Sports Program, and it's part of ASU, and this is just some wonderful things they've been doing. But we left off talking with Shamir Chisholm about her experience, and so we want to give you the floor again to be able to continue what you were saying.
Well, what I was saying is the program, it really enhanced my character. With that, I think it's important for what I do today. Currently, I'm the Assistant City Attorney for the City of Albany, and so not only does the program focus on sports activities, it focuses on character building and integrity. And so I think that's important, and it's so vital that we continue to keep this program going.
There you go. And so as you have mentioned right there, the thing about this program is the funding has been cut.
It's been cut out drastically, and we're in dire need of funding, and what we're here today is to ask for donations to be sent to Albany State University in care of NYSP, which is the National Youth Sports Program, so that we can continue. There's only 11 left in the country. It used to be 230, and we're the only HBCU left that has the National Youth Sports Program.
Wow. And I think the neat thing about this is how you guys are giving back to the community. So it's so worthwhile to continue to keep Albany as a great city. And so on that note, we want to talk with Sammy Smith. As you can see, we kind of switched out some people here. But Sammy, you have also been through this program, and it's affected you greatly as well.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I came through the program around 1978. Great experience. From the time when I look back, I grew up behind Colton Clark, which is called the Thread Mill. We grew up behind it. So mainly growing up, we were just confined to that area, which is still a big area. But when the NYSP program came about, and we found out about that program, because we used to go to the park. All the kids used to go to the park, and we get the little sandwiches and then play, you know. When we found out about the NYSP, see, they got swimming there, basketball, track, and some hot meals. Oh, wow. Okay. We instantly, we said, okay, we're going there. So, I mean, all the neighborhood kids went there. And so we was confined to behind the mill there. But then when we went to Albany State, it's like a whole different culture. I was able to see these big, tall guys. I mean, these athletes, you know, I'm like, wow. And then we could see the Greek organizations, you know. Prior to that, we didn't know anything about that. Even at that time, even Coach White, who was the head football coach at Albany State, he was a player then. So these big, giant guys, like, wow, that's what college life is about. And so it seemed so much fun, and we got to meet other children from around the city. And so it kind of opened up a whole different area, a whole different world for us, a whole different culture. And so, and a lot of those children I'm friends with today. I'm 47 years old.
That's
and
amazing.
It's just, yeah, and we have so much fun. We used to dance. Oh, man. And so it's just a lot of fun.
Well, it's just so wonderful to see your passion, and if people are interested in finding out more and ways that they can help, you guys can contact Albany State University. You can also call 436-4815, and we sure appreciate you guys coming on today to tell us all about it. And we've got to go on over to Chris now.